to the store. Come on back. No, I'm still working on the bass when you come back. Huh? No, go get something to eat. I'll be here. All right. Peace. All right. What the? What? Okay. All right. So. Wait. It smells so good in here. You took a bath, Hootie? Did you take a bath, man? Boy, I like that skim you got on. That skimmer is all of... Yo, man. This is Clive Christian or Clive Christian. You use my Clive Christian? Come on, man. Hootie. All right, yo, you're my boy. You know, I raised you from a small to where you are right now. You get... This is my bass, Hootie. Oh, now you stealing my slogans, too. But this right here, look, yo, this right here, Hootie, that's a no-go. It was a whole bottle when I bought. Man, it took me months, almost a half a year, to even persuade the queen to even buy me this. And now it's less than 3/4. No, a quarter. 3/4 up here. It's down here. Oh my, babe! Oh, I gotta tell her. Excuse me. Over here, bro. Over here. The queen is gonna be triple upset. She ain't gonna be mad. She gonna go past mad and be triple upset. All right, so shut the cock off for Johnny Lund. Today, got something really cool. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit. So I got something really cool. And before I actually start, what is that in the way? Oh, that's my neck. I'm gonna move this out of the way, y'all. I'm gonna put this right here. I was sitting there going, what is that shadow on top of my head? All right, so I got some. Dude. Woo. When I came in, I had one of these moments. Some eek moments. When I saw this boy using my... Oh, yo. Anyway, so look. All right, so look. Shout out for Johnny Lund. That's the first thing I need to say to make my day. All right, so today we're going to be talking about a bass that... let me get the little story of it. It ain't a big story. It ain't a long story. It's a little story. I'm going to give you a little story of what happened to... Why I did what I did. And it wasn't because of you. All right, so the first thing I did. All right, so I bought these. I started buying these and when they first came out. This is my 4th one so far. I bought them brand new. I bought them used. And every time I bought them, I couldn't get them to do what I wanted them to do. All right, they sounded great. You know, no, I can't say great. They sounded good, but they wouldn't sound like the 4th string. They wouldn't sound like the 4th string. I couldn't get it to sound like the 4. But anyway, long story short, this is the last one I'm probably gonna own. And what I wanted to do to it, I kept thinking about it. I had it for over a year. I kept thinking about it. What can I do to make this bass so much better? Couldn't think of anything. I tried every pickup you could think of. I tried Barks. I tried Delanos. I tried Aguilar. I tried Lenny Fralins. I tried, EMGs. I tried everything, and nothing will match this bass for me. For me, not for you, for me. All right, so I finally came up. I contacted Delano in Germany. In Germany, I contacted them, talked, told them what I needed and what I kind of was looking for, and they built me these. All right. So before I even get started, and you guys look at this bass, this is my concept of what I wanted to hear to this bass. All right. Why did I do what I did to this bass? This is why. Remember that anytime you see something looks different from your norm, and I did it to a bass, I did it because that, and that. look, and that's it. All right, so let's look at the bass. Oh, before I even get to that, these are normally the strings I use on all my basses. Why? Because I love the way they feel. I love the reaction. I love the texture of them. That's the key, the texture. I love the texture of them. These are nickels. This is all I normally use on my basses. Sometimes I may venture out and use a steel, but it won't be often. Look, or recent. All right, so I use SIT foundations. These are SIT foundation. And this is the custom lights. That's what I use. I use custom lights. So today I'm using something completely different. This company, I contacted this company. One of my subscribers asked me to contact this company, and I did. And I'm so glad he allowed me to do that. He got in contact with the president of the country, of the company, and they sent me a couple sets of strings. All right, so I got the strings that they sent me on this bass. Let's look and see what they are. Aurora. I'm hoping I'm saying this right, because I be jacking up people's names, man. I try not to, but I do. Aurora. So these are called, check out the color. I think these are like Snow Whites. I think. I'm not sure. They look silver or they're white. Anywho, they're 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120. And it says a brilliant protective color for the best sounding and highest quality coated strings possible. So these strings are coated. I'm not a coated guy, so this is the first time I'm ever going to actually hear them straight raw. A great new look that delivers crisp, clear sound every time. The brightest colors you ever heard. Strings by Aurora. This company is out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. All right, I will give you the address, but you can look it up online. And I think I talked to the president when actually, he got to send me these. So, sir, this is I'm not gonna say your name, but this is the first time I'm hearing your strings. Now, of course, we can go on YouTube and hear them, but I'm talking about me live on something I reinvented. So this is a reinvention of what I feel this bass should sound like to me. Once again, I did it because, it's my bass. All right, so here we go. This, what you're looking at, is a Marcus Miller. Is it American? Absolutely. US of A. This is a real Marcus Miller. I have Delanos in special positioning for the top. All right. That pickup should be down there somewhere. And that pickup should be lower back that way a little bit more. But I wanted to try a different sound. I wanted to try something different to my ear. So what did I do? I raised everything that way. Raising stuff this way gives me more bottom off the neck. Okay, so what we're gonna hear is a lot of different tones that we normally don't hear. Actually, I would say, unless you own an old Gibson, with a big humbucker right after the neck, then you will understand what I'm saying. That's not what I was going for. I was going for something different and a totally different look. The pickup in the rear is down more back, like a 70s kind of position, or a 60s, so you want to call it, whatever one y'all want to choose. Look, it's lower than what it's supposed to be. So I got that real close to the bridge, so that would give me more of the bite. More bottom, more bite. Now this area right here, it's going to give me all my tones. If I'm searching for anything, it's going to be from here to here. But this area right here is going to give me some kind of different tones that I normally don't hear coming from this kind of bass. All right, so let's look at it. It's a real Marcus Miller. Always check the serial number. If you're going to look for something, check the serial number. And the back plate. The back plate has to look like this. Because you can get it from China and they won't look nothing like this. The back plate won't be like this. The cut and the curve won't be like this. All right? But everything else probably would. All right? The other thing I did is I hip shot it with a hip shot bridge. I think it's an A bridge. And hip shot tuners. It's trimmed in gold. I also had to make a new pick guard. Yes, I did. So I had to design a new pick guard for this. So let me tell you what's in it. You already know what's in it. I ain't got to tell you. I done went through so many preamps that is unbelievable. When I tell you I went through a lot of stuff to get what I have right now, I'm going to tell you that's what it is. So these strings should give me what I need to hear for the first time. Something different. I have push-pull. It's a tone muster preamp in here, SEB. Push-pull. Then I have, right here, I have the pan, which is the front pickups, the back pickups. Then I have treble, mids, bass, and then that is a tone capacitor or a tone knob. Right here, I have mid-cut switch, 3-way. And then this taps the pickup in the rear. 3-way. Am I going to pull some stuff out? Oh, yeah. Am I going to like what I pull out? I know what it sounded like with SIT. So let's see what it sounds like with Aurora. Aurora strings. I don't know. If I'm saying it wrong, sir, please call me, let me know, and correct me, and I'll correct it on the next video. All right. First thing you want to do is pull out my trusty tuner. And where is that at? I don't know. Oh, right here. All right. I'm coming through my SWR LA12. That's what I'm coming through. It ain't got no hone in it. It ain't got no hone in it, Hootie. Boy, you smell good. That food smell good. You smell good. You took a bath too, didn't you? Because you don't smell like an outside. My queen said, when I go in the house, my queen said, you smell like outside. I think that's a Texan thing. I don't know. Outside? Okay. Outdoors? She don't say outdoors, she say outside. Honey, you smell outside. So, Hootie, you used to smell outside, but now you smell like Clive Christian. All right, I'm feeling some kind of way about that, but I'm going to deal with that later. I ain't got time right now. I got to talk to my peeps. All right, so let's look up. All right, it's only in here. I only got 9 volts or 18. I can't remember. I think it's 18 volts. So it's got a lot of booty, y'all. All right, a lot of booty. All right, so let's check the tuning because the strings are new. Actually, y'all, right off the bat, the strings feel like they feel like rubber. And to a lot of people, they don't want that kind of feel. They need to feel steel or a resistance. I don't want to feel a resistance. I just want to play. I don't want to get tired. And I don't want to work. I never want to work with my bass. I want my bass to be like driving my car. Like driving my antique car, like driving my regular car, or driving anybody's car. If you got a Lamborghini or Bugatti, like I like. If you got those kind of basses, got those kind of cars, You don't want to sit there and fight those cars. They're built for speed. They're built to drive. They're built to be incredible. That's what I want this bass to sound like and be like and feel like. So this is the first time I'm actually dealing with these strings. I mean, up close. So first thing we'll do is go into the passive mode. Right off the bat, I can feel that, man, it's like I'm gliding across like ice. I have to reposition my hand. What do you mean by reposition your hand? I mean, I have to, if I've been playing like hard steel strings or real aggressive, strings, I gotta readjust it. I have to soften my touch up. And I have to actually make sure that what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling is good for my ear. Now this is in passive mode, and I got it on all bass. Now the capacitor I had in here was a regular capacitor that Tone Monster sent. I put an orange drop in here because I wanted the bottom. I just didn't want so much of it because the tone control actually works with the active control. So it'll either brighten it up or either darken it up. So if I want to darken it up, I don't want it so dark where it sounds like it's mud. But with the passive control, it actually brings the tone down where it's actually comfortable but not muddy. Even if the bass is all bass, it actually rounds the bass off a little bit more. And that's what you want, For those who have an ear, let them hear. All right, so we have all bass now, and I got both pickups on, and this is what it sounds like in all bass. So I'm going to go through the tap on the rear pickup. That's all the way back, and the front pickup's still on. In the middle. You know what I like about these strings already? That's some good thickness of bottom. But it's just the feel of them. I have to readjust. Even as soft as I play, I still have to readjust my hand to make it. I don't have to bring them up so far, back so far. I can keep them close and do things. Now this is in passive mode. Okay, so let's go to the rear pickup in passive mode, and then we're gonna start tapping the rear pickup. Check it out. All the way to the back. You can hear that wah. It's kind of like wah, because it's closer to the bridge. It's a little bit more snappier, but that front section of pickups is picking up the after coming from the bridge, so it gives it that almost like a scoop sound. I'm telling you, this bass is completely different, and a lot of people looking at, I wouldn't have ever done it in my bass, and I wouldn't have done this in my bass, man. I wish you had another that. That's what you need to show them. I'm just saying. All right, so here's the rear pickup. And in the middle, you can hear it clean up, yeah. And in the front, that's that saber sound right there, son. I love this pick. I love the Lanos extenders. I love extenders. And if you notice, I put extenders on my Kid Smith. That should wake up a lot of people up. You know why I did it? I don't have to pick that sound up, do I? Okay, now let's go to the front pickup and see what that sounds like. Now I can't tap the front pickup. I probably could, but I didn't do it. So the front pickup to me has that early EBS sound. the early Gibson, the Gibson EB sound. Got that real dark, but it actually still clean. Check it out. It still got that thickness. It still got that cleanliness of a P bass. Okay, and then a lot of strings will actually blacken your hand. Look at mine. I mean, they dark, they black already. I mean, they're unblack, but the hands, I mean, they're not darkened. Like a lot of strings, you go through, as you playing, you see your fingers start getting dark, real dark. It's like, ugh. Yeah, you can't even put them on your clothes. And those who wear nice clothes, like me, yeah, I don't want that. All right, so now we can go back to both pickups again. So that gives me that rear pickup, giving me that scoop kind of sound if I wanted it. And I can change that 3 times to give me all kinds of sound. And then I'm still getting that EBS kind of vibe up in the front, that real thick. It ain't mud, but it's thick, different kind of bass sound. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're going to the active mode. We're gonna start hearing some stuff now. We're gonna turn everything off in active mode. No, we're gonna start with the treble at detent in active mode. Now, mind you, once again, the passive control actually, listen what I'm saying, the passive control actually works in active control. The passive control works in active control. So I got the passive control on bass right now. So what you hearing is treble with a little bit of toneness from the active control, from the passive control. To prove it to you, check it out. Now this is all brightness. You hear the difference? You hear? It is not a lot to color it. It's just enough. Because I changed put an orange drop in it. The orange drop won't make it go all the way down to where it's like blood. The one that they had in at first would actually make it go down, and you can hear the difference in the bass. I didn't want that much difference. I want this bass to be heard and seen. Okay, I think I said that right. Look, I think. Anyway, we're gonna go back to all bass on the passive control. I got the amp way low, y'all. I don't want to bring that joint up. And on the inside, I think I got the little black cube. I think it just passed D10, almost 3/4. Okay, so let's go rear pickup. Okay, we're gonna take the we're gonna take the switch of the rear pickup and go through it. Watch. In the middle. You hear the difference already? And in the front. Now watch this. Now I'm gonna go through my 3-way mid cut. Now if it's gonna do anything, let's see. All the way to the back. In the middle. And up front. Oh yeah, we got some here. Because a lot of times the mid doesn't work unless you crank the mid, a little bit past D10, and then it started actually reversing itself. A little different on this one though. All right, so now we're gonna go to the mids. So we got the treble at D10. Let's put the mids at D10. Put all the switches to the back and go through both pickups. Check it out. mid, in the middle, loving the strings, and up front. Okay, we still have the tone control on bass. So let's put the tone control on treble. Go back through the mids control cut again. You can hear the crisp. Listen how crisp this is. You ain't got no horn in you. Middle. And up front. Okay, now let's take the rear pickup. Since we got treble at D10, mid at D10, let's take the rear pickup and go through his switches. Second and front. Now let's go through. Why is that the front? We're gonna go through the three-way mid cut. Middle. Okay, now we're gonna go. Let's take mids just past D10 and see what we got. Now, take the switches, take the mid cuts, and we're gonna start from the rear and go to the front. Second. Yeah. Yeah. You hear the difference? Excuse me. You hear the difference? And of course the rear pickup. Okay. Now, this is where we get interesting. Because I always tell you the mid control is your friend. The mid control on any bass is your friend if it's set up correctly. All right, so let's take the bass and bring the bass into D10. Now we're going to start hearing some serious noise. Not noise, but good noise. Everything that this bass been sounding like until now, excuse me, is now going to actually be more in my face because the bass is going to bring it up to where you can actually start hearing the difference of the tones. Check it out. In the middle. Up front. Okay? So check it out. I'm still on both pickups. Let's go back to back. In the middle. Up front. That's saber kind of. Let's go through the rear pickup. Take the cut, mid cut. Oh my God. In the middle. And in front. just put these on. So let's take the treble and open it just past D. Now check this out. Let's take the tone control, passive tone, and take it to about D10. Watch how the treble acts. All the way open. Now, treble all the way open. I just took passive control. Mid at 3/4. Switch all the way up. Do y'all understand how clean this bass sounds? Do you understand how clean it sounds? I mean, it's like, I don't care what I go through, I'm still not getting a whole lot of head cutting, and because there's no tweeter in that amp. But listen at the tone of the bass. It's like I'm still getting that. I'm getting that, but I'm still getting a whole lot of. I ain't even cut the bass past D10 yet. If I put the bass in, just think everything you're hearing clean with the bass added onto it, even past D10, would just blow your tonal mind away. You know, I'm just saying, man. It's just, you know, I love when I try stuff on my stuff. I do, y'all. And a lot of y'all ain't gonna ever understand because y'all all was raised up a certain way. I was raised up a Fender Jazz should sound like a Fender Jazz. I was raised up a P bass should sound like a P bass. I was raised up you should have this bass, you should have that bass, should have that bass, and I get it. Or I was raised up I need to have 25 to 50 basses. I get it, because each bass sounds different. And a lot of people, all basses do the same. No, they don't. All right. So I'm always looking for tone. I'm always looking for something that's different. I'm different. So, okay, I'm still human. I'm different, just like you are different. So I'm when I get to my bass, I get excited, man. I just get excited because I could do things in my shop that is like, oh wow, that is amazing. All right, so let me stop. Let me stop preaching and go and keep playing. All right, so I'm gonna take the mids. I'm gonna cut them all the way off. Remember, the mids are your friend. They can give you much bottom, and they can give you more of the body. More of the body. The pickups I got here now are positioned to give me what the body tones. I want to hear what this body sounds like. There's enough wood in there to give me any tone I want. So I position the pickups to give me a certain body tone. So that's what you hear in basic. And a lot of you are not used to the body tone. And it's okay. I ain't mad at you. All the mids are off. All right? And this is what the bass should sound like. These strings are amazing, bro. I'm loving these strings. All right, so I'm gonna go through the switches. All right, here we go. In the middle. Up front. Mid cut all the way back. In the middle. The bottom that's coming out here is unbelievable. Up front. Okay, now I'm gonna take the cut, the rear pickup, take it to the all the way to the back, because the mid cut is all the way down to the front. In the middle. Up front. to the front. Listen, I didn't really turn the bass up because if you got enough bass coming through your television right now, you already can imagine. You can imagine what this bass sounds like with bass at least close to 3/4. It's mind blowing. It's amazing. So this is my Marcus Miller USA. You had a chance to hear what it sounds like through my LA12, the little amp sitting in the corner. For a lot of you who've been here, you already know what an amp looks like. It is not that big. All right. And, you know, I got everything turned on basically around 10 o'clock. Everything on 10 o'clock. But this is what it looks like, and this is what it sounds like. These are Delano extenders. And also, I put in the new, please forgive me, sir, if I'm saying this wrong, Aurora strings. These are the I don't know what to call them, but I think they're great. Brilliant protective color sounds, and I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I like the way they feel. I could play these strings 4 hours. I don't do 4-hour gigs, but I could do these strings and just keep playing. That is amazing. The strings feel amazing. I'm pretty sure they come in other colors. I have a 4-string that I'm going to put on, 4-string set that I'm going to put on probably one of my OPs. But for this right here, right now, y'all looking at the Marcus Miller USA, and it's been redone. I ain't even took the covers off the tuning keys yet, because I'm still working on it. I've been working on this bass for almost a year now. Almost a year. That's crazy, right? Maybe longer. Maybe I had it a couple of years, so I've been working on it for a couple of years, trying to get the sound that I want. I think now I have the sound that I want. Does it suit everybody? Absolutely not. Why? Just remember, if it doesn't suit you and you don't like what I did, it's okay. It's okay. You know, it wasn't just designed for you. It was designed for Tone and for me, because it's shut the cock off on Johnny Lone. Peace out.